The entire morning team. There's a lot of news, a lot of weather that's going on also that we're all just trying to get into 2 hours. It's not easy.
No, we are cramming in as much as we can. And of course, like Wanya said, the weather playing into that as well.
Yes, absolutely. We have 3 days at least some sort of potential for severe storms across the area, with today and Friday being our, I guess you could say, calmer days. Tomorrow definitely going to be the rainiest and stormiest day. I was a little too slow to add a picture of a shelf cloud from one of our viewers, so we'll get that in the 6 o'clock hour. But either way, we do have the potential for severe storms today. Mainly west of Macon is where we'll be looking today. You can see that level 1 of 5 nudging into parts of Upson and Crawford and Taylor and Macon County. We'll be looking for damaging winds, small hail, and some heavy downpours between around 3 and 7. This is all going to be thanks to some passing thunderstorms that are along what we call a shortwave, which I'll show you on satellite and radar in just a second. It'll make a little more sense. Tomorrow, all of the area under a level 1 of 5 threat for severe storms. A little bit longer of a threat between 2 and 10. So once we start to heat up and then as we lose that heat of the day completely, that's when we'll start to quiet down. Now tomorrow, gusty wind, of course, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and any severe storms, 40 to 50, and strong storms, the potential for 1-inch diameter hail. Now tomorrow is the only day of our threats where we'll watch for a brief isolated tornado as well. That threat definitely the lowest for us tomorrow. Gusty wind going to be the big one, but you just can't completely rule that out. And then Friday, finally, a cold front pushes through the area, and that will bring the potential for maybe an isolated severe storm, mainly if you're south and east of Macon for the day, and that will be between 3 and 8. And really, we probably will pull that threat back a little bit earlier as we just get a better idea of the exact timing of that front. And we'll be looking for, again, damaging winds and hail for that. So here's a look at our setup. We have a front stalled to our north. We have a lot of moisture getting pumped in. We're underneath what we call the essentially tropical side of this front, so that's leaving us warm and muggy. Here's that short wave that I told you about that's going to help bring us that chance for severe storms today. This will continue to progress off to the east through the day and ultimately give us the chance for maybe a few thunderstorms right now, bringing storms to parts of Mississippi and Alabama. Now this cold front that's out in Texas, a severe thunderstorm watch for a large portion of the Gulf Coast of Texas there, and it's already brought a lot of severe weather to parts of Austin, Texas. I was keeping up with my good friend Hunter Williams, and they had quite the active morning because of that front, and that front will be on the way for Friday. So first we'll get that short wave to bring us storms, and then it's going to be the cold front, which ultimately is just going to keep us unsettled. So you'll want to stay weather aware over the next few days. For the morning, as you're getting ready to head out the door today, don't have to worry about rain. It's just very warm and muggy out there. And as we head into the afternoon hours, here's that short wave. You can see all the rain and storms rolling in from the south, and some of those could clip our viewing area. In fact, this latest model run keeping most of that out of our area. So we'll keep an eye on it. The models have been back and forth the past couple of days on where that's going to set up. And it is such a small scale feature, those short waves, that they're really hard for models to pick up on. So again, if you're west of Macon, just keep an eye out for some storms later today. As we head into tomorrow, it looks like rain and storms again all along that short wave as it continues to progress off to the east. So tomorrow afternoon, picking up the kids from school, it could be quite the active afternoon. Again, gusty wind, the potential for hail, maybe a brief tornado, and we'll stay with the chance for on and off rain, some heavier downpours as well. So that will reduce visibility if you're out driving all the way into the evening hours, and that front finally moves in as we head into Friday, offering us that chance for rain and storms along and ahead of that front. Ultimately, 1 or 2 could be severe. So mainly looking, kind of wrap it up in a bow there, mainly for the afternoon and evening is when you're really going to want to stay weather aware. Rain chances do dwindle as we head into Memorial Day weekend. So looking ahead to a really beautiful Memorial Day weekend, temperatures in the low 80s Saturday. We will rebound back into the low 90s Monday. Our next rain chance beyond the next few days looks to be on the way potentially next Tuesday.